You know that Paul went away sad. Oh, Paul went away very sad there in Acts 20. When he went to say goodbye, he said, "Look, brethren, I have not shied away from declaring everything to you. The truth is, in 3 years, all the advice was given in 3 years. I have not shunned. But brother, look, I know that after my departure, they will reduce them to slavery." He said so, and so it happened. They will reduce them to slavery, and from among yourselves men will arise who will not spare the flock. Oh, well, when Paul encountered the sting of the flesh, the inadequacies of a fleshly body, and when he thought about the seriousness of such a great ministry, a man who raised the dead, a man who was a tremendous man of God with a commission for us Gentiles, when he saw all the inadequacies of the body, he went and said, "Lord, take away this sting from me. I will not be able to function as the great apostle to the Gentiles with this sting." And God says to him, "Paul, my grace is sufficient for you." But isn't there a fast, some things out there? Isn't there a retreat in the bush that can help me? My grace is sufficient for you, but with a little bit of law? No, my grace is enough. And do you know what he did when he began to see the degrading body? He said, "Now I am going to glory in the fact that I am weak." Do you know what believers do today? Seeking to be strong in the flesh. I know you. Look, I know your past, your present, and your future, and yet I loved you with everlasting love. To Jeremiah he said, "Jeremiah, what is the matter with you? Lord, this town is terrible, and you know that they are going to kill me too." Jeremiah, "And what do you want me to tell you?" Jeremiah said to him, "Tell me, what shall I tell them? Because the others have already told them and killed them." Look, Jeremiah, I'll tell you a little bit about what you're going to tell them. Before you were created within the womb of your mother, I already knew you and chose you as my prophet. Jeremiah seems to have said, "That smells like predestination to me." And you know that if I say that I am predestined, the people do not receive it. Are frightened. Jeremiah, look, I chose you before the foundation of the world, I remember. And then when you were formed in your mother's womb, because you were given a body. You were given a body. What do you mean he was given a body? That is to say that I have existence prior to the body. Do you not see that I knew you before the foundation of the world? Now this is getting interesting. Brother, look, if you come to understand this precious plan, you will be healed of how complex you may be. If you come to know who you are in Christ, you become healthy, you forget even where you came from. The individual who is an orphan and frequently expresses their sorrow about not having parents, they seek assistance, indicating their desperate need for help. At the moment he says, "I don't have a father or a mother, but I have a glorious past. I was known before the foundation of the world. I am not an accident that was thrown here on earth.